Hello, it's Chris again. We go after the film industry now. How the blockchain technology is keeping its ground and building its own building on the blockchain technology in the field of the film industry. This is entertainment. Entertainment is and healthcare and entertainment. I think these are going to be key columns of the future because everybody is looking for entertainment. Everybody wants to have fun, and they need the visions. They need excitement and the illusion of the film industry. and and this special company is using Ravencoin blockchain in their system. It is growing internally. They are preparing on something big, and let's just dive in. Facterra and American Films are working together on a wonderful project on Ravencoin. They will utilize Ravencoin for their services. American Film owns, develops, acquires and protects intellectual property in the creative and media space. American Film provides actually a life cycle support to producers of creative content using its proprietary software, protects its customers by identifying instances of copyright infringements, purchasing necessary litigation. In addition, the company provides steady financing to independent film producers, which is beautiful that they provide a stream of finance to independent filmmakers. And as you see here, how there is a possibility to invest, and Facterra stocks with the symbol of AMFRL are currently traded over the counter on T0, which is an exchange. We talked about this earlier, and it's wonderful to see that American Films is already there, connected to T0, and they are working together. As you see, in the leadership, Stuart Hall is a producer and vice president of American Films, and they have even people who are government related connections and presidents in the company. If you go further, I don't know the names. There are people who are responsible for legal affairs, which is wonderful, and president and CEO, wonderful, treasurer as well. Their process goes already since 2017. They are preparing on being part of the T0 network and exchange. And if you see the news of the past few years, you can see that they acquired market data service company, and in 2021 were their plan to be working with T0, which already happened. So currently in 2022 they are already listed. They constantly refine their company and bringing in the company leaders who can have an impact and who can help American films to produce and create great value products. As they describe, they are pairing blockchain-based asset digitalization with IP value enhancement and film production. They are launching a Brazilian operation as well, which happened in November last year. And as you see, the NFL Hall of Fame member came to the American Film Board, which is significant, wonderful. I mean, they prepare on something huge. So we have to keep looking at American films. They will provide services to raise equity for film products and copyright IP protection. It is very unique, and I think it's going to reform the film industry to protect the participants and raise capital for films through T0, and it could include a lot of things which are the cutting edge of the current film industry. Beautiful, and I'm excited to see how it will grow and get a strong ground on this industry. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. This was exciting to see how the film industry is preparing itself, joining the blockchain industry. And it gives a cutting edge and a huge benefit to these companies. And I think that it's the same in the music industry as well, as we will see in the coming videos. And I just wanted to talk about a European filmmaker quickly, which could be interesting for you. There are wonderful branches and wonderful directors and filmmakers here in Europe, in Northern Europe, and the Scandinavian, in France, and in Italy. I would quickly summarize one from Italy who is called Giuseppe Tornatore. And Tornatore has a unique style. Since he was grown up in Italy, he could, with her mother milk, it came into his body the way of the Italian life, the style and the culture, which is so wonderful there. Wherever you go, if you go to a small square, these squares in the past, hundreds of years ago, been made in a way that they planned that every small square needs a fountain, they need a bank there, and how much space man needs, and what art we will provide there. So they had a fine taste to art. And by Tornatore, in case of Tornatore films, you can see this fine taste. The cameramans he uses, for example, are have such a special eye and a refined style that it's visible and beautiful in his films. He works usually with Morricone, who is a musician. He makes music for films, and Morricone's style is also wonderful. And Morricone loves Hungary. Actually, Italians love Hungary because of the culture, and we have a special connection with the country. And Morricone is a kind of old school classic person. Wherever he goes, whenever he comes to Hungary, he brings his small things from his family together. And when he sits down to take a coffee, then he puts some of these things on the table so he can feel at home wherever he makes music or film all around the world. So I like this story very much. Take a look at some of Tornatore's film. It's tough because of the topics, but it's beautiful because of the style, art, and colors he uses. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any idea, just write me in the comments. Goodbye.